From Tag TV, welcome to Panorama. I'm your hostess, Gada Hamadani. Once again, we'll sneak a peek at the pageant reel. This time during the final stage of their preparation and before heading to China to represent Canada and other allied countries. Let's meet again with the CEO and National Director of World Noble Queen Canada's and allied countries, Mr. Asfandiar Wadiwala, and Miss Toronto, Canada, Christine Almaden. Welcome, Asfandiar. Could you please tell us, about your final preparation before the big event?
Thank you, Gada and Tech TV, for having us on your regular show of Panorama. I think this is the third time we are appearing, for which we are really grateful on behalf of my finalists and myself. Our final preparations are already on the way in the full swing. The dates have already been announced, and the city we are going to China is Guangzhou. And it's a very beautiful city, which is the industrial and business city, and all the social things are happening in Guangzhou these days in China. And we hope that Canada and allied countries will be doing the best in the forthcoming international pageant, which is in November till early December.
So you believe that you're coming back with a crown?
God willing, why not? I'm a very hopeful director and always have brought crowns to Canada from other international soils.
Okay. While you're representing several countries, which country you think is going to win the crown this time?
All my finalists, 6 are beautiful, wonderfully well groomed. We have worked very hard. Rather, we started even before our principals started their preparations. From the month of Jan, we had auditions, interview. You are the part of our team, and you are fully aware of all our activities, what we have undertaken.
Mr. Wadiwala, you recently appointed a new ambassador. Could you please tell us?
Oh yeah, only this month we had the opportunity of appointing Mrs. Manda Gomes from South Africa as a goodwill ambassador of World Noble Queen Canada and allied countries for life. Our former ambassador has stepped down due to her other heavy engagements. She served the platform for over 8-9 years, and now she's a big star in Hong Kong. So we have appointed the new ambassador. So it is a really pleasure to welcome her. She's a well-groomed, well-experienced person who has won many crowns, sashes, and lots of laurels she has brought for South Africa. And I know her since the last 1 decade.
From South Africa, I would like to welcome Manda Gomes. Manda, can you please tell us a little bit about yourself?
Greetings from South Africa. First of all, I would like to thank Tag TV Canada and the talk show Panorama, as well as its anchor, Mrs. Gada, for the honor of having me today on the show. It is indeed a privilege. My name is Manda Gomes, and I'm basically well known for my modeling and charity work worldwide. Charity has been part of my life since forever, but I've started my charity work when I was crowned Mrs. Lowveld 2007. And making most of my years as beauty queen, I volunteered my time to non-profit and charity organizations. Over the years, I've received many awards, charity awards. And yes, I'm also a qualified professional pageant, ramp, and photogenic model, and also has experiences internationally. And just to mention a few titles, besides Mrs. Lowveld 2007, I've been the first runner-up for the worldwide Queen of Hope pageant and the supermodel for 2010 United Nations, which was in Negril, Jamaica, where I met the CEO and National Director of the World Noble Queen platform, which is Aspi Wadiwala. And then after that, I also been crowned Mrs. Africa 2011. And my last pageant that I entered for was the Mrs. World Universal pageant in 2013. And then after that, I basically made a few life changes, and where I actually started to do, I'm an athlete, I'm doing running, as well as I'm a student, I'm studying law. But in the meanwhile, I still carried on with my charity work through both of those platforms as well. And I'm the owner of Ramps to Runway, which is basically a personal coaching center where we actually empower women as well, in the business. And if I can describe myself quickly, I'm spontaneous, enthusiastic, and I've always been humbled. And that's basically me.
Okay, Manda, so you just said that you're studying law and you have organization and you have other business, but what made you choose the current career in pageant?
Well, if I get your question correct, basically the titles actually helped me with a fabulous platform to do great work out there. And because I carried out with the title and do all this great work with the titles, people got to know me worldwide. And for this, with my running, for instance, I'm involved with the S4J project, which is in Egypt, where we help people with medical needs as well as children with education. And clean water and things like that. So yes, like I said, I'm involved in many platforms, but I was recently honored with the Goodwill Ambassador, title, which was not long ago gave to me by ASPI, which is the National Director and CEO of the World Noble Queen platform in Canada and the aligned countries and the whole of Europe.
Okay, Amanda, what is your greatest accomplishment? You mentioned lots of stuff, but which one is the greatest accomplishment from your point of view?
Well, I think just to be myself is already for me a great accomplishment, because a lot of people out there, they don't, they always pretend to be someone, and I feel to be myself and to go for goals that really inspire me is like, that is something that's great.
Amanda, who's your biggest role model?
My biggest role model, I will say, is my grandmother. I have great respect for her, and I also learned a lot from her, and she's indeed like my mother as well.
Okay, what did you learn from her?
I've learned from her to have great respect for people, and we have a lot in common, so she also has like a lot of passion for people and a very good heart. So she's very inspiring to me.
Amanda, how you are different from other competitors?
Competitors, I'm not competing since 2013. I think what makes me different is that I accepted the way that I am. And since the day I've done that, and I also always, before I entered anything, I always had like a vision of what I'm going to do with the title. It's not just about the title and the crown, it's like, what are you going to do when you win? So I think I was focused beyond the point of just winning. I think that is what's making me different, to have like a reason what I'm going to do with the title in advance, and also just to be myself and be happy and feel accepted just the way that God made me.
Okay, Amanda, have you ever dealt with negative stereotype regarding pageantry?
Yes, of course. I have been dealt with negativity, because you do get jealousy out there. But I think if you can focus on your own qualities, then of course, then I don't think there will be a problem.
Okay, so it's like we right now at this time actually we still have people that calling the pageant as disrespectful of women. So what do you say to those people?
I believe that pageantry basically helps you it helps you to stay groomed, and it helps you to have a vision, and it helps you to approach people if you see that there's a need out there. I think if you have the qualities of an ambassador, then you will indeed be able to manage that as well. You do get negative people out there, but I think if they get involved and they see what pageantry is actually all about, then they will definitely change their minds.
So that's driving to another question. So what essence you see that of being a woman?
I believe the essence of being a woman is to be respectful and be well respected towards others, and also to respect yourself. And if you can do all of that, then obviously, people will honor you for that, and you will earn the same respect back.
So do you have any weakness?
Weak points, yes, I do have weakness. I think I do a lot for charity, and sometimes, I feel that people see themselves as a charity case, but there's actually worse cases out there. So my soft point is I always try to help just everyone, and that is, I think, my weak point.
Okay, and what is unique about you?
Unique about me,
Yes.
I think it's because I'm a believer, and I believe in dreams, and I believe in, I have hopes and dreams, and I always make sure that I achieve it. I know with all of that comes hard work, and, I've been blessed with great favor, and obviously I know with that also come a great purpose.
Okay, Amanda, what message you'd like to give to the other competitors and your team members?
I would actually like to read a message out, if it's fine with you guys,
Sure.
because
Go
I don't
ahead.
want to get my words mixed up. I'm not English, I'm actually Afrikaans, so I'm battling to get the words tonight, but
No worries.
that is why I did it like this. So the message goes like this. Dear friends, goodwill ambassadors, current, past, and the Noble Queen and allied countries in Canada and the whole of Europe's team, it is with great pleasure that I am able to share a message with you, although I cannot be there in person. I am indeed there in spirit. To the CEO and the National Director of the World Noble Queen platform, which is none other than Mr. Aspie Wadiwala, as well as his Joint Director, Mrs. Gada, and their team, thank you for all your hard work and for investing your precious time in making this global platform what it is today by focusing on women empowerment globally. To the beautiful finalists and goodwill ambassadors, which we are honoring at this very moment, namely Miss Christine from Canada, Mrs. Adria from Canada, Miss Anastasia from Italy, Mrs. Nana from Syria, Miss Jennifer from Lebanon, and Mrs. Puneet from the Maldives. Please accept my heartiest congratulations. I would also like you to know that it was indeed a proud moment for me when my friend Aspie Wadiwala honored me with the World Noble Queen Ambassador for Life title not long ago. Myself and Aspie have been friends for nearly a decade over the years while working on different platforms. We've managed to make magnificent changes worldwide. Aspie has always been part of my life since then, and I value his loyal friendship. Each of you have come this far, and this tells me that you are women of heart. I want you to know that this platform was not created overnight, as a lot of sweat and hard work made it what it is today. It has been created especially for you, to guide and empower you so that you can move forward in your life, as well as do great things with which is on your minds and hearts, while proudly representing your countries in a well-respected and disciplined manner under the guidance of the World Noble Queen platform. My wish for you is that you will make use of this very moment to build on your team spirit. So when you are aboard in China, that you form wonderful relationships with each other, which will allow you to show the world that no matter where you are, that you can work together in making a difference worldwide. Furthermore, I would like to thank Aspie for his love and support over the years. My prayer for you today is that each person will see your worth, hard work, and selflessness. May you be blessed with the respect that you deserve, as you are an inspiration and a man of your word. Always professional, trustworthy, and well-disciplined. But besides all that, you are a well-respected man worldwide, who always find ways to empower women. I would like to inform the finalists, goodwill ambassadors, current, past, and the whole World Noble Queen team that I'm planning to visit Canada during spring summer of 2020. For this, I would love to meet, greet, and share my life experience with you all on our World Noble Queen Canada and Aligned Countries platform.
Thank you very much, Manda. Wish you all the best.
Thank you very much.
And now we're going to go back to Mr. Wadiwala. So now you have, I think, it's like you have more countries. We just, it's like Manda just mentioned.
She's the
Yeah.
ambassador for life.
Yes,
She will
yeah.
be a guide, a mentor, and she will be doing trips to various countries, allied countries also
Yeah.
on our behalf. And if we can accompany her, I would be accompanying, most willing to go with her. And we will be promoting our platform and empower our delegates of this year who will be working with us for the coming year as well. And we will be also taking interviews and auditions for 2020 as well. And that will also be in China.
Okay, now we'll come to Miss Canada. Christine, welcome with us.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Well, it's been said, everyone has a purpose in life. What do you believe your purpose is?
Yes, thank you. For me, I think my purpose in this world is to show my love to each and everyone, to be a good role model, not just to everyone that supports me, but to all the small children that thinks I'm a good role model to them.
Okay, in what? In what? So you want to become role models, like in a specific field and certain things, right?
Yes,
So what is it?
not just in a modeling or pageantry,
Yes,
but
yeah.
in a real life. Yes.
So what are you doing to have yourself, it's like, to go, it's like to improve yourself?
To improve myself, I would love to have more charity and to show these children what good people should do, helping each other and love each other.
Okay, so if you could be anyone or anything for one day, so who or what would you like to be and why?
That's a tough question. But if I could be a
You can think for a
yes,
bit.
if I could choose to be this person, I would love to become a president for one day and try to fix the things that can't be fixed.
Is there a specific country you'd like to be a president of?
Well, I
or-
think the whole world needs.
It's in disorder.
Yes.
Yeah, that's so true.
If magic is just exists, I would love to have magic for one day.
And the maximum law she would pass in one day to rectify all the bad doings.
Yes.
Yeah. And so how are you preparing for the big event in China?
Well, I prepare through emotionally, spiritually, physically,
And mentally.
and mentally, of course.
Yeah,
Yes.
of course. Then it's like, do you think that you're going to come back with a crown?
I won't say, but I will do my very best to make our country proud.
Now we'll move to another finalist, Mrs. Syria, Nana Munajjid. Welcome, Nana.
Hello, Ghada. Thank you so much for having me.
Thanks for being with us again. Now, Nana, you're at the final stage of the preparation. So tell us, what are you doing? How are you preparing yourself to go to China? This is a big event, the big move. So tell us in details, what are you going to do? Or what are you doing?
Yes, thank you again for having me. I am one of the finalists for Miss World Noble Queen Canada, and I am truly honored and proudly to be representing my country, Syria, under the Canadian umbrella, our beloved homeland. Myself being prepared for this by being very confident and by being well ambassador, and I'm 100% confident that we will rock in Guangzhou in China in November.
And Nana, when you come back, what are your plans?
When I come back, my plans is to actually support all the women who need to be supported by symbolizing them and empowering them and bringing the positive image for the countries.
And how are you going to do that?
By supporting the charities and the kids and the women who needs my support. Since I'm representing my country, Syria, as you know, there was a very bad war that just happened in Syria, and there's a lot of innocent kids and women who got involved. And of course, I would love to help them and support them.
Okay, Nana, what's your message to the platform?
The message to the platform is to be confident in themselves and to believe in themselves and to be themselves. That's all what I can say to them.
Thank you very much, Nana. Would you like to add anything before I close with you?
Yes, of course. I would like to thank everyone who was behind making this happen. I would like to thank our national director, Mr. Asfandiar Aspi, and I would like to thank also our sponsors, Nana Couture, Ghada Hamadani, Sensual Cake, and Mimi Star, our coordinator and judge and coach.
Thank you very much, Nana, and wish you all the best.
Thank you so much for having me, and thanks for the TV and the channel for sending our message and having us there. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So now, before I close with you, I'm gonna go to Christine and see if you have a closing message, from your side to the platform.
My message to all the candidates is to just do and to be themselves, do their best, and have fun with the pageant. And I am looking forward to being with them.
Yeah, Asfandiar, you have a wonderful team actually.
Oh, I've got an excellent team, very well groomed, and I'm really proud of them. But before my conclusion remarks, I would like to have one announcement. Then on 30th, Friday, August the 30th, we are having our final crown and sash induction formal dinner, in which we are crowning and sashing about 3 finalists, and have invited our whole team, our sponsors, and a selective guest, and a woman empowerment pageant girl to empower our 3 finalists and advise them what are do's and what are don'ts in the pageant industry. So we'll really rock, because we plan to also cut the cake by Miss and Mrs. Canada, and Mrs. Syria will be with us, and others who are not in Canada, they will be with us in the spirit and the heart, and we will be reading out the messages. But while concluding, I would like to state that pageant is not a joke, it's a serious business. Usually when the girls, they take part, they participate, they are very anxious, they come over, and even I have found some winners from my platform. But on their return, the end result is very, very poor. Because on our platform, we work throughout the year. When we pick up, when we finalize, we work. And after returning also from the grand finale event, we work. We do charity works. We take various projects. We call on dignitaries. And throughout the year, we are active. We don't go into slumber like other pageant platforms. So I request all my ladies and the winners to be active and remain devoted. Not only they should blow the trumpet 24 hours by putting the titles on the personal pictures of the family that they are so and so, but not doing anything for the platform. They have not risen a single dollar for the platform. We invest in them.
That's true.
We work hard in them. Our sponsors also look forward that whatever they have invested, they would get fair return. But if their actions are not right, then everything goes down the drain.
Actually, the purpose of this platform is to empower women. So everybody's, including sponsors, audience, it's like friends and families. Everybody's looking at.
That's why I urge the whole team, at the same time our finalists, delegates, or who are our proposed delegates, to keep on working continuously and don't stop.
Otherwise,
if you are doing it, otherwise there is no sense. You can do whatever you are doing in your life.
That's very true. Anyway, we wish you all the best.
Thank you so much.
And we always, proud of you.
Thank you very much.
Because you always come with
I'm
something
really
to
proud
us.
of you too.
And
You have been
thank
my
you.
real, one of my pillars from the beginning, from this platform I established in Canada. And you are my joint director, so I'm really thankful to you for always having us and giving us the privilege to be at Tech TV.
It's always an honor to work with
Thank you.
and wish you all the best.
Thank you.
So up until then, up until next episode, we wish you good night, and we wish all our finalists all the best, and we're looking forward. Have a good night.